Okay, so now what we're going to do is have a look at how we can use Microsoft Teams in conjunction with our Clevertouch screen to deliver remote or distance learning, or in order to create a virtual classroom environment. So at the moment I'm sat in front of my laptop. I have a Microsoft Teams application installed on there. I also have my Clevertouch Impact Plus with the Microsoft Teams installed there, free from my Clever Store, directly from the screen itself. That can also be pushed out via your MDM if you need to push that out to multiple screens. So all my users, obviously wherever they are in the classroom or at home or a mixture of both, they're also involved in my Teams meeting at the same time as well. So obviously we can see all of our participants involved in the meeting. So from here, what I'll be able to do is I'll be able to share my screen, whether that's from my laptop, I can share that with the participants in the meeting. If I'm at the front of my Clevertouch screen, I can also share that screen with my users at home, and they can experience what everybody in the classroom is experiencing on my Impact Plus in the classroom. So from here, I'm going to use my share screen option in the top right hand corner. That then gives me the option to choose which content I share with my users. So I'm going to go into secondary PowerPoint here, and I'm going to share that with my users. At the top of my screen, I'm just going to pin my toolbar here, because that will allow me to hand over control to other people in my audience. So if I need to give control to one of my pupils or one of my other audience members, then I can hand that over and then they can take control of the presentation from there. I'm just going to unpin that, and I'm going to stop sharing my content from there. So you see how nice and quick and easy that is. Also from my share content tab up here, I have the option to share my Microsoft Whiteboard or any other files that I have open. For example, here I have my Google Drive open. This could be your OneDrive if you're a 365 school. I can click on that tab, and as you can see, that content is therefore seamlessly shared with all of my users who are in the meeting. So a really nice way where you can create a space that all of your users and all of your learners can get together and share content with each other and have discussions in a live lesson situation. Okay. Very shortly, what we're going to do at the moment is have a look at how we can share that content directly from the Clevertouch screen, where you can use all of the features of the screen itself and also incorporate those into your Microsoft Teams meeting. So here I am in my Clevertouch classroom. I've got my laptop next to me that has my Microsoft Teams meeting. I'm enrolled in that meeting, and like you've just seen, I've been able to share that screen from there with my users and my audience in there. Here I am at the front of the classroom, also enrolled in the same meeting, and from here with the Microsoft Teams application, I can come in and I can share my content. So I can share my screen from here. What this will allow me to do is this will allow me to engage my audience with exactly everything that's happening on my Clevertouch screen. So as I come into my Clevertouch screen, I can open up my whiteboard, and hopefully what you should be able to see on my Clevertouch laptop over there is exactly what I'm doing on the screen here is taking part in the meeting over there. So if I was going to bring some content in here and I was going to start writing some content on my screen, then this would obviously appear in my Clevertouch screen. Again, if I was going to bring in pictures into this space, this would all be visible to my users in the classroom. So all of this kind of content, this way of working, where I'm working really flexibly and I'm bringing this content into my working space, you can see everybody who's in my school meeting or in my little department meeting can see exactly what's happening on my Clevertouch screen, and also they can use my laptop. So I've got that flexibility to deliver content directly from my laptop or my classroom PC, and also from my Clevertouch screen at the same time whilst I'm in my Microsoft Teams meeting.